we have with us Mr. Alfonso. You would remember him from his prefab home last year when he launched it here at the Ghana National Stadium for a building expo. Today he has some exciting news to share with you, some development that is, and of course he have his partner here with him, the American partner for that adventure. But first, we want to welcome both of them to our feature. Welcome, guys. How are you doing?
Very good, very good.
Good,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you for being here with us and making me feel so welcome here.
Most welcome. All right. So, Alfonso, can you tell our viewers a little bit about a Blockon? How did it all came about?
Sure.
I
So
know it's a new venture.
Yeah.
You're launching here at the International Building Expo. And how is Alex playing a part?
if you know my company from last year, we're excited. Or we think that technology is the key to driving the housing sector here in Guyana. So I'm always on the lookout for partnerships that embrace technology to drive a housing program at scale. And so when I was introduced to Alex a couple of months ago, I was really excited about the prospects because what Blockon is doing, and he's the founder and the inventor of the system, is tremendous all across South America and all across Latin America and North America as well. Right? It's an American company, so the match was made by the American embassy and their commerce department. And so yeah, we took a team to Nicaragua to see their housing program there, and it's tremendous. It was exciting. You heard Minister mention it. He was with us. It was very exciting. So we took the decision to drive that investment here. We're setting up a factory, and we're going to use technology to help drive the housing sector here in Guyana.
Alex, I want to come to you. How did you came up with this initiative, and how long have this business been into existence?
Yeah, so we've been in business over 20 years, building homes. And out of pure necessity of building a lot of houses that needed to be extremely strong and affordable, we came up with this certain systems. How do we make something better, faster, and less expensive? So out of those necessities, Blockon came on. We actually designed it for ourselves to use, but it was such a hit and such a success that we have expanded to several countries to do the same. We have built over 10,000 houses with this method already, and we're lined up right now to enter many other countries. So the system not only is the strongest system structurally, but it's very fast and easy to put together. And at the end, most important, it's below current cost levels.
Wonderful.
So it all meets up and all matches up, and having a great local partner and hearing Your Excellency speak yesterday and his passion and admiration for what he does in reference to housing for his people, I can see that going all the way down to ministers and everybody that works for the government in relation to housing. There's such a big spirit in getting this done. I feel welcome. I feel good being here, and I can't wait to get started.
All right. So persons are thinking a Blockon, oh, it's just a regular house with these concrete cones. So we want to go into a little bit of detail so persons can understand what can they expect. So let's go. Now it's a concrete block. Could you tell us a little bit more on that? Because persons are going to say, we have concrete block over here. Why do we need this one here?
Well, I'll let Alex explain it since he invented the system.
Yeah, so you're right. Houses have been built out of concrete and blocks for hundreds of years. And what we did is we got an existing acceptable product, which is concrete and steel. And the steel, we made it stronger through pretense technology. So our posts, our beams, here they only use beams in the corners of the house. We have a beam every 3 feet in the house. So it makes the house a lot stronger. With the regular concrete and steel products, it's just our steel is pretense, making it a lot stronger. The blocks are like blocks, but they're larger blocks and they're interlocking. So it doesn't require mortar in between, making it the process a lot faster. Anybody can build a house because you don't need that qualified hand to be able to mix the concrete and put it all together.
So I need to cut you there. You're saying you don't need cement because in Guyana we use these regular blocks. We put into blocks together. We are using cement to plaster. Well, to put it together to hold it. We're not doing that for your
No,
blocks?
because our blocks are male-female. They actually attach to each other without any mortar. And then at the end, when the house is put up, Then we put a special stucco in both sides of the wall, which actually acts stronger than the bond you put in between the block. So if you look at the size of the block and the mortar that puts one block on top of the other, that glues the block together. In our case, we glue everything from the outside with one big patch of cementous stucco. So the house is much, much stronger, proven scientifically and in laboratories. And we're very unique in the world. We can design the only house in the world that is not only stronger, but it's also Class 1 fire rated. It's also waterproof. And it has thermal values and acoustic values. So we have a lot of extras that nobody else has. And we offer all that for the same price that you would pay for a normal, locally built home with a regular 100-year-old system.
Amazing. Now we want to talk a little bit about housing kit. When I heard that, it was just amazing. Anybody can build home with a housing kit. Alfonso, tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So part of the genius of this is, well, before I talk about the genius, if you've built homes in Guyana, or if you ever try to do construction on your own, you know that you have to depend on your contractor. So your contractor has to tell you, well, you're going to need 1,000 blocks. You're going to need windows. You're going to need doors, and you have to go to individual suppliers, and you may not get the best price there, right? Contractor may tell you, yeah, no, the blocks are $600 a block or $300 a block, when they're really a lot less. So what we've done, or what this system allows you to do, is to come to us and buy the house kit yourself, right? So you have exactly the materials that you need. You don't have to worry about being ripped off by the contractor. So you can come, pick up everything that you need, all the materials that you need to assemble, to put the house together, along with training and a step-by-step manual to make sure that everything is done standard and according to the process that we've designed.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And by the way, when you show up, you can say, I want a 2-bedroom house, I want a 3-bedroom house. I got a lot of kids, I need a 7-bedroom house. And that house will be designed based with our kit. So then at that moment, like Alonso said, you would purchase the kit with the exact amount of product that you need for your house. And then after that, I don't know if you heard of IKEA here, but IKEA is a big European manufacturer that you can buy all kinds of furniture, and you buy it in boxes, and then you have these manuals to put it together. So we also give you a manual, and we give you engineering and architectural support. So you take your kit home, you take your manual, and we give you a step-by-step how to build your own home. And obviously, since the home is already pre-approved by the government, right, for all the codes that it requires, everything is already pre-made. So the posts are already pre-made, the steel is already embedded, everything in the kit is already to a specific code, and you cannot make any mistakes. And there's no cutting involved, and there's a lot of mixing involved. So we make it as easy as possible so an individual that has no background in construction can actually build their own house.
What's the size and weight of one of these blocks?
Well, it varies. I mean, the largest block, we make it extra large so we can cover more square foot, making the house cheaper. Could be about 80 pounds, maybe a little more. But we also have semi-robotic technology where you don't ever have to pick up a block. We have a special arms that you grab the block and you pick it up.
Now, this morning, the Central Housing and Planning Authority and Blockon would have signed an agreement for your company to build, I think, approximately how many houses?
200 to start.
200 to start.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, we as a company, we build 300 houses a month. So this contract for us, it's the beginning of something very good. I believe that the last numbers we looked in Guyana, the whole industry it's delivering like 40 houses a month now. So as a company, our company itself, we deliver over 300 houses a month. So I think we can be a very important part of the president's plan, of the government's plan to give a housing solution for the Guyanans.
I know persons are, just excited listening to these news. I must say congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Looking forward. When can persons expect this project to start?
So the factory's on its way.
Okay.
Factory's on its way. Maybe about 2-3 months to set up the factory and to start producing, ramping up. The factory's going to be able to produce about 15 the kits, the materials for about 15 homes every day. So that translates to about 4,000 homes a year. The material, the building kits that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And persons who are viewing our feature, they're probably asking, can we find these housing kits in the hardware store? Or do they have to make contact with Blockon direct?
Yeah, right now we work on a direct basis just because people come to us and we offer all the design and all the support, engineering, architectural support, right? And we have trained personnel to sell our product. Now, that doesn't mean that in the future we can have specific homes that have already been designed like this one, and we can have kits at a hardware store where they can buy the kit from the hardware store, and then we get the order and deliver it, right? But to start right now, we don't have that relationship yet, but in the future it could. But for right now, they can visit our offices, and we'll be more than happy to help them.
What about warranty? Let's say somebody purchased a housing kit and probably didn't build it right or something. Let's talk about warranty.
That won't happen. First, any house that we build, we give it a nice warranty, usually bigger than the industry. Our houses are built to last 100 years.
Wow.
So you're not going to have any kind of issues coming up because they're built very strong to last a long time. When people buy the kits, we give them support. So the way the system, that's what's very good about the system, you really can't make a mistake because there's no cutting. The pieces, if you put a piece in the wrong place,
like a puzzle.
you're going to realize you put it in the wrong place, you're going to remove it and put the right piece in place. You can take it in and put it out. It's like a puzzle. You try the puzzle piece, it didn't fit, you got to get the other one. So it's very, very hard to make a mistake. And we give the engineering support and supervision to make sure that all the steps are being followed.
Now, I know persons, not just in Guyana, but other countries are asking, how can we get Blockon into our country to do some work for us?
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
So you know, we've been, as I said earlier, we've been using the system for over 3 years now for ourselves. We just literally got the full patent on it on the US. So we haven't really officially launched. But just the noise that we have made by using it ourselves, here we have some of our partners here. We have an office in Panama already, office in Dominican Republic. We have offices in the US, and we're starting here in Guyana. So without having a lot of, I would say, any advertising, we're already in 5 countries. So we
What
are,
the 5
we are,
countries, if I may ask?
yeah, it's Panama, Dominican Republic, Guyana, the USA, and Nicaragua. So we already there. And the point is that once we do the official launch, right, every country needs this because of its structural strength and because of the pricing mainly. So we are going to be, I think, in every country in a matter of time.
All right. Also, before we go, anything else would you guys like to share with our viewers and the persons who's viewing our feature as well and would like to make contact with Blockon? How can they do so? Telephone numbers, and are you located on social media?
Sure. Yes. BlockonGY.com. That's our Guyana website with all the numbers. You can see them there. And we have a team already set up to answer questions and to get you started on your home building journey.
Anything else?
No, we're good. And I wanted to add one more thing to the equation. Is in the countries that we're already operating, not only we're not greedy with our system. So not only we use our system ourselves, but our competitors buy it from us, and we're okay with that because we're not hoarding something. This is not something that we feel that we own, and this is something that's to be shared. Our goal is to make sure that the countries meet its goals. So if there's local partners that would like to sign up with us, talk to our local partner to purchase the kits and build houses as well, there's plenty of opportunities available.
Thank you so much, guys, and we wish you all the best. Well, viewers, there you heard it from Alfonso and Alex from Blockon, giving you an idea about what you can expect from this company. I urge you to get on board with them today. To know more about them, of course, we have the information that Alfonso would have just mentioned, and as you can see at the bottom of the screen, all the information that you may need. Samantha saying goodbye and be safe now.
Thank you.